not this kind of business.
Okay,
Hello. Guess what? We're back with the live with ReRe and
Roni.
That's Ronnie right there. I'm ReRe. Because people still confused
I
on
know.
who we are. ReRe
And
Roni. Not
Yeah.
Roni. I'm not Roni or Ronnie. That's Ronnie. I'm ReRe. So, how you guys doing? What's up with everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I want to talk about, we're doing part 2, fear.
Okay.
We had to talk about this because we got a lot of fearful things going on. But I also want everybody to be mindful at the top of this show, what is fear?
Mm-hmm.
Is fear a sin?
Is it?
You know that's a good question.
Is fear a sin?
But understand,
Mm-hmm.
fear cannot exist without the lack of faith. I don't know if I said that right. But them two don't go. And maybe Pastor could tell us how to say it right. Go ahead.
Fear and faith cannot coexist.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
said.
it.
I had said it in my
Fear
own.
and faith cannot coexist. Read it.
It's in there with Nehemiah.
Yeah.
Nehemiah.
Nehemiah. What's the verse?
Nehemiah.
The him too. The all
It's in there.
N-E-H in the
in there.
Bible. Mm-hmm. It's in
It's
there.
in there. We had seed it for ourselves.
What verse?
6 something.
It's in there. Find it. Google it.
It's
But
in
it's
there with the just Google E-N-E-M the rest.
That N-E-M.
You can look up
Nehemiah.
either fear or
It's
faith.
an H in there somewhere.
Huh?
You can look up faith or fear.
Right.
Yeah,
But I'm
either
just saying, biblically, you could put in M-E-M in the Bible, and Nehemiah, him will come up.
Nehemiah too.
That
Same person.
it's the same person. It's just pronounced. It's just imagining saying Ronnie or Roni is still spelled the same. It's to mean the same thing. But yes, we want to talk about the terrorists.
Oh
We
my
had
goodness.
terrorists in our midst.
Oh my
They was
goodness.
in our midst trying to blow up. Boom, 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 out here in
Linden, New Jersey. Well, first it started. They was down in Seaside.
where you be bathing, sunbathing,
Yeah. They was down.
posing with your little pictures out there about to get your ass
I
blown
know.
up.
But do you know? It's a good thing they had stopped the race because they was gonna have a race.
Yes.
It had been like the Boston bombing. They'd have run and that thing would have blown up.
He was trying to blow up every. He didn't.
And
even-
then-
but he wasn't a good terrorist.
No, he a rookie.
This wasn't a good one.
He was a rookie. But wait, now in Elizabeth.
Where he lived?
Yeah, but what about them bombs?
Oh, it was a chicken shit.
But hold up, what about them bums? The 2 little bums. We thank y'all, 2 little bums.
Thank you for
We
telling.
don't know who y'all is, homeless
But we
people. No, we
thank
don't call them bums. They homeless
Let's
people.
give him a word of silence.
Yes.
Because
Thank
y'all
you,
did
homeless
y'all
man.
thing. But going to tell. But then they wanted to try to check out the little homeless people.
Wait a minute, hold up. Here's the funny part.
Uh-huh.
The 2 little homeless men had to carry that bag 800 to 1,000 feet. Because they thought something was good in there. And one of them must have said, hold up, wait a minute.
I
Let's
got a
see what we
fear
got.
of eating people's Honey Nut Cheerios
That's
because they
stale.
stale.
I know, right? That's what I had said. So,
It don't want none of them.
me either. So we ain't eating today. Anyway, one of the homeless ones must have said, we better check and see what we got, what we could sell or whatever.
In them bags.
They looked in that bag and they saw them wires. They got the hell out of Dodge.
And called now.
They went to the police station.
Yes.
I don't think they had no
I think
phone.
they could have. No, yeah, I think they walked to the police station.
I think they ran.
I don't care what they did, but
They got
thank you.
them. They saved lives. Y'all ought to give them a hand. And next time you see a homeless person, give them a hamburger or something.
Or a hot dog.
Or a hot dog. We all carry water,
Or the
food,
bun.
clothing, or something in your car. You don't always have to get them monetary gifts.
Don't
'cause
be
y'all-
fearful.
That's right, of the homeless
Of the
people.
homeless
'Cause
people
some of them,
outside.
they ain't always been homeless.
That's a fear.
Being homeless. Yeah, because especially in the summer, because it's hot.
Back to the terrorists.
Okay, yeah, that was in our
This
own
was
backyard.
in our backyard. I lived near where he was trying to sleep in the little doorway at the bar.
And I had been to that bar
And
before.
remember you had called me?
Yes.
Said, I'm down the street at that. What?
And then wait a minute. I don't know if this was terrorists or this was a what they do when they want to distract you. But right at the Planet Fitness gym, right there on St. George Avenue.
Could have been a distraction.
Somebody had called and said somebody got a gun in the gym. Everybody
Shut
was
it
out
down,
the
didn't
gym,
it?
shut the gym down, and all these cops out there had their rifles like this. Rifles. They ain't
They
had
should
no.
never let her
They ain't
ride
had
by.
no 9mm. They had. I ain't never seen so many women cops in
Guess
Linden.
what was the other scare for me was
Yeah.
they were at my job. We
goodness.
was in a lockdown. My phone was blowing up. They didn't want us to get on the phone. They didn't know what was going on. With the lockdown, you can't go eat. You can't go.
What?
No, they didn't want us to do
They
nothing.
did to the children in school too.
Yeah.
You know what? Thank you, Linden Police. Woo woo. And
A word of silence for those that got shot.
yeah. And thank you,
Yes.
Mayor Armstead, for doing a great job. And our new first black, I don't know if he's the first black, but our new black police commissioner in Linden. We don't
Thank
even
you.
live in Linden, but we thank y'all
Thank
and
you.
y'all staff for being a Johnny on the spot. Cause I know it was scary. Now that had to be a fear.
Well, I don't know if that was fear as much as it was scared.
Well, if somebody running down the street shooting,
That ain't fear. That's scared. Be scared.
he was scared. The
Is
shooter.
scared and fear the same? I don't think so.
No.
I want it to be different. I don't know if it is, but I'm going to say it's different. I just want to know. I just want you guys to understand. Be afraid. That ain't the same.
Huh?
Be afraid. Listen to what I'm
Yeah,
going to say.
yeah, uh-huh.
Be afraid and be careful. When you hear about this terroristic stuff,
Mhm.
I would have never known that it would be just in my backyard. I would have never
know.
ever thought that. I would have thought it would have stayed over there in New York. Not that that's not close either.
Right.
But there's always that much more excitement. Even if it was in New Jersey, I thought it would be more on the outskirts.
Well, it
Not
was
so
at the
much-
beach first, then he ran back. I think he was, if you ask me, he was probably on his way to Linden train
You
station.
know I was getting ready to go to the chicken shack on St. George Avenue where me and you frequent.
I know,
And
and
asked them was they their cousins.
You was going, you better not mess with them.
That's what they told me at my job.
You better not mess with them no more.
Because they said when you go, you don't know who is connected to the
Exactly.
connection.
Right. Because, see, I think he the rookie because
He was
lived.
learning.
Cause normally they supposed to kill themselves when they want to blow up stuff, don't they? When they do the ISIS.
I'm not sure. But you want us to hit this? Oh.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, but you and be your surroundings.
Be mindful of your
Be
surroundings.
mindful of your surroundings. And if you see something, say something.
Yes.
Nowadays you gotta say something.
I want to move on because there's
Go
so
ahead.
many other things about fear.
Okay.
Are you fearful of sex? What is sex? Is it fear of sex? Fear of having sex with somebody? Fear of sex that the people giving you something with the
I
sex?
think it's the-
or fear that it's too little of the sex? Or it is too little? Or just little or none? What is he fearful of?
I think for me it would be the fear of me catching something.
That would be the biggest fear.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know someone who was having safe sex.
And still
And-
for something.
Yes.
Was
A
it the
very-
dirty fingernail?
I don't know
you
if
know,
they use the
Because
dirty fingernail.
men have dirt. A lot of men don't clean underneath their fingernails.
But then
good.
they don't need to be fingering.
And then they be fingering down there playing, and then you didn't get the bacteria infection, and
So
y'all
then
ain't had did
maybe
nothing.
to minimize your fear,
Tell me to watch.
wash your ass, your hands.
And scrub it with the
Everything you
toothbrush.
use.
And be like this. Be like
Right.
this. Let me see your fingernail before you start
Have
touching.
a check-off list of what you can do when you get ready to do what you're going to do. And maybe you won't have to, you could minimize having their nails and fingers down there.
But listen.
Say, no, sir, that's sorry, that's number 3. Don't use your fingers.
And then
or they teeth or they mouth. That's something. Because you know how many bacteria we got in
and
there?
infections. You ain't got to tell me.
You the dentist. They got a lot of, that's fearful.
Yeah.
Kissing.
Oh, yes.
I got a good one. I got a fear of kissing.
Me too.
Because
Yeah.
when I had a boyfriend one time,
see.
and was just the kissing, we had kissed all the time. We just liked the kissing.
But
I would always break out.
What?
I have a cold. I was always having a cold.
Wait, we from old school, so like break out and leave or break out and hide?
Who said that?
No, he said we old school. What kind of breakout you mean?
What
I mean is like I would catch a cold. I was always kind of feeling like I had a cold. Always having that extra phlegm like in my mouth. I was like, oh, what is this?
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah. See, you should have had stopped kissing him.
I did. I stopped with him.
Oh, and you know what else you gotta be fearful of too? Women, uncircumcised men.
That's what you had.
I ain't like no uncircumcised men. No. Because you gotta be careful, because if they don't clean themselves right, see, they can't be laying and wallowing around afterwards. They gotta get up and go to the bathroom, pull it back and wash it. Because if not, the next time
I don't think we're gonna stay with the fear of sex.
But that's but I'm saying you gotta be fearful of, be careful.
You know what I want to talk about? The fear of dieting.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. You see the face? Look at
Why?
Get the closeness of the face
why?
right there. All right? So there's several reasons on why I think I'm fearful of dieting. So it's a double standard one. I'm fearful of being fat because I might die of fatulation. But I'm also fearful of losing the fat and then all of my skin be an extra person.
See, do you see what I'm saying with this?
So it's the fear is just all the way around. It's just a whole bunch of fear.
But here is the thing. When I was dieting that one time and I was running around here looking like a crackhead and ain't nobody said nothing to me.
I kind of asked her, was you okay?
Ain't nobody, I'm running here looking like a crackhead and ain't nobody said nothing. They weren't
I know, you had all your little neck.
But you should have been feared that I had something then.
I didn't think you had nothing.
Well,
I think it was just.
I looked at a picture. I said, "Oh, I look like a crackhead." I was scared of myself.
Neck, all up here, you had seen all your collarbone.
Yes, that was scary.
Oswald.
Who Dr. Oswald?
The man who do the gastric bypass. You don't be watching that 600 pounds.
No.
My 600 pound life.
No.
Yeah, you don't watch.
You gonna be fearful of that?
I know. I don't think I'm gonna ever be 600
pounds. Tell the people what you want, though. But you're not fearful of getting the
tummy tuck?
No, what's it called?
The picolectomy?
Yes.
Picolectomy.
Yes.
It's called picolectomy.
Yes.
So I figured that if I could get a picolectomy, I'm quite sure I'm adding a couple of extra letters or taking away one of the letters.
What is it?
It's a surgery. It's what the doctors use to tell the insurances that it's a tummy tuck, but there's a surgical reason for it, opposed to just being cosmetic.
Okay.
See, a tummy tuck is cosmetic, but the picolectomy, that's it. That is a surgical reason, and I'm gonna get the surgical reason. Now, if they just cut my stomach off, the bottom one, then I'll lose the first one. They just need to cut the bottom one off.
But see, that's another thing. Fear of going under.
Going to the doctor now.
No, I'm saying going under anesthetically.
The whole medical
field.
Is
it anesthetically?
Yes.
Many people
Anesthesiologist. The anesthesia.
People going overseas to get their butt and breast done. I don't think that's a fear.
Yes, it is, because a lot of them don't come back.
It should be a fear. There should be
That's
a red
right. It should
sign.
be a fear when you going in and you in somebody's closet talking about you getting butt lifts and all that, and then you got to stay in the closet for 2 days.
What was that TV show with Whoopi Goldberg and the daughter was having her abortion at the neighbor house down in the projects?
See, that should be the
in the
fear.
kitchen.
You know what? But a lot of people don't fear nothing no more.
You think they do?
No, they don't fear nothing.
I think
they
this generation now. That's something to really think about because are our kids really fearful of the teachers, of the, sitting down and being disciplined?
Hell, parents.
Or are they scared of their parents?
No, but I don't think
they may not be.
No,
because I was scared of mine.
But especially when these parents want to be these kids' friends. Stop being your kids' friend. I saw the little lady on Facebook the other day. She said, my kids is mad at me, and I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass if they mad at me. They are my kids. They are not my friends.
Pause.
Yes.
When we say stuff, sometimes I be needing to know what it means.
Rat's ass?
I want to know what it is.
A rat's ass? Who care about a rat's ass? A real rat, long tail ass. We don't even like the rats. Well, then you know what piss on cotton. Remember rat piss on cotton? It's so quiet in here you can hear rat piss on cotton.
I know I was well in my 30s when I heard Tighter Than Dick's Hat Band.
What the? I ain't never heard of that.
So about the...
You ain't never heard of Dick's Hat Band?
What the hell is a dick hat band?
It's a rubber.
No.
Condominium.
Yes.
Oh, I ain't know that.
My mama used to say it sometimes, and I used to be like, Dad.
You know what? They must have been really fearful back in the, let me see, my mom was born in the 20s. So they must have been real fearful of getting pregnant back in the 20s. Because you know what my mama used for contraceptive? She told me one time to use petroleum jelly. She said, pack it up there real good. She said, pack it up there real good. And won't nothing get past it because it's that.
Pack it in the
cooch real good and won't nothing get through it. So you won't get pregnant.
Ever heard of such a
They was the fear of getting pregnant back then. So they was packing up petroleum jelly.
Well, it might have worked back then.
It don't
but what
work
they
now.
got now, right now, they ain't even got medication to kill that crazy bug they got going on.
What
out
bug
there.
that is?
They said it's a
new bug?
a new one that they can't find no
Super
kind
bug.
of the super bug. That's the name of it. They said
Is it the Zika cousin?
and him Zinka from A to Zinka. They ain't got
I
no
ain't heard
cure.
of this here bug.
They said they ain't got no cure. They can't figure out how to kill it. And it's that. I don't know
It's
if
called a
that's fear,
super bug.
but I'm scared of the bug.
Is it like a mosquito? Do it bite you? Where they be at?
No, the super bug is like a cold, a virus
Oh,
of some
tell
sort.
the people because I'm thinking it was a bug like
It was
the
on the
Zika.
news yesterday or today.
You know what I'm fearful of? That flesh-eating disease thing. That it just eat your flesh up while you sitting there looking at it.
What?
Yeah, you heard of that.
How you get it?
It's like a bacteria.
Right, but how would we come across it?
I don't know. Like hospital, you catch a lot. Everybody think
Dirty
hospital
fingers.
is safe.
Dirty fingernails.
Shit.
The cameraman said. You
Yeah.
can get it for.
You
Well,
know-
you got fear of babies. What's
Fear
that?
of having babies.
Oh yeah.
Fear
That's
of
a
having
fear?
babies. Yes,
Why?
because
Now, fundamentally, or
Both.
because of money, or because of what?
no,
Some
I
women
think
Having
fear-
one out?
Yeah.
Did
some
you
women
see
fear
Trauma
having-
at the ER, the new one coming out?
no.
In October 7th or 9th. Is it 7th? What's that Sunday that week? I think it's
The 9th is the Sunday of the party.
October that day. The 7th or the 8th. I don't know. Y'all look for it in your
Guide.
on your TV guide. Trauma at the ER, and they gonna have on the lady having the baby and the baby still born in a sack. Excuse me, little girl, get the little girl with the earphones on. Hello, little girl. Is that Trauma with the ER with the baby coming out in the sack?
Yeah, they showed that on Facebook too.
I'm sorry.
Untold stories of ER.
And what's the new? When is that coming on? October 7th. People, be ready for that one.
You didn't
Now,
see
that's
that
why I'm
when they
scared.
saw on Facebook.
I don't know, but I'm scared. Now that would be a
You can't
fearful.
have- you
see
can
the
have
whole
more kids.
It was on the TV.
But
It's
can
a-
you have more kids?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
My tubes was tied, burnt, sold up, and then they took them out after they did all of those procedures and gave them to somebody else. No, I cannot have no more babies. Please understand.
Wait,
okay?
you was the organ donor?
I know. Of them all tied, burnt, and seared. They
No,
was
I think
cuts.
a lot of women, because today it's a lot of high risk pregnancies,
It is. Well,
and a
that's
lot
the
of
people
women
still having babies at 92.
right? And you know,
Stop having your babies at 92.
yeah,
It's too old.
even in your 40s, because look at me, a product of old sperm and eggs.
Now that
and
is something to
just
think about,
a
people.
product of
This is really something to think about. Say it again.
I'm a product of old sperm and eggs and stuff.
See
They
what
was
I'm saying?
too old to be having me.
And here it is.
now look
this
at
is
me.
what happens when you have a baby.
Yeah,
over 40.
I'm a little off. It don't make no kind of sense. But like for instance, when I was pregnant, nothing like you think everything's going fine, and then you go and they can't find a heartbeat.
Yeah,
That's
scary.
a fear. You can't hear the heartbeat.
That's
or
scary.
you take that test at 16 weeks and they say, we think your baby got lupus. And you like, what? Or the fear of, like, what's the basketball player.
Who?
Dying.
Yeah, the fear, listen, the basketball player, wife is pregnant, just found out she had a brain tumor. And she pregnant.
Well, I think overall, see, stuff like that for me.
Or
Here we.
fear that you don't know who the father is.
You know what?
That's a fear, because you know sometimes
shouldn't
you
be
be
a
hoping.
fear.
That's a hoping and a prayer.
That's your crazy ass is what that is, okay? You knew you was having sex with 12 people. You need to have wrote their names down.
Before you
John,
start,
excuse me, John, I had a baby 2 weeks ago.
it
Look like you, but I'm not sure. It got your 2 fingers. But I had to call you first. Because you was the last one. But I'm going to call you back.
No, it's the fear going on Maury Povich.
Timmy, I had sex with you 9 months ago on the 4th, right after John, Tom, and Ronald.
You know what?
But I had to call you because you
Good.
got the same nose. My baby got your nose, but it got John's fingers. So I'm going to call you back and find out when I'm sure.
And that's a fear?
You call all 12.
But that's
no,
a
y'all
fear.
said it was a fear. I told
That's
you
crazy.
her ass was dumb.
All
Because
right.
that's the problem.
Let's talk about the fear of exercising. A lot of y'all don't do it. A lot of us don't do it.
I don't know if that's fear.
A lot.
That's not fear.
It could be for some
I could
people.
tell you
It
what
could
that
be
is.
for some people.
I could tell you.
What-
Fear
what-
exercising?
Yes.
Why you think that's fear? Because they titties is going to jump up and down?
Or that titty may blind them or something.
Pull the muscles.
That-
You can pull a muscle, break a leg,
I think that's a part of just being lazy.
meet somebody.
That's just being lazy.
Meet somebody, and next thing you know, they be stalking you on every treadmill and elliptical, and you be like this, I can't dodge him. The fear of going to the gym, and you be like this.
That's just crazy.
Is he there today?
That's crazy. All that stuff right there is just straight up crazy.
It's the fear of, well, crazy people do fear a lot of stuff.
Yes. Now, that was a TV show, too.
What it was?
When people, my crazy addiction.
Did you see that lady? She was eating the mattress pad.
Did you see the lady that was eating her fingernails? She ain't had no fingernails. She bit them all off.
That's a fear?
Yeah, she was crazy.
That's paranoia. When they paranoid.
Now, I have a fear of sounding like her when she talk.
Say
a fear.
paranoia.
Paranormal?
No.
That's dead.
See?
What you trying to
Paranoid.
say? Paranoid.
But if they pass that, paranoia.
It don't have no extra after that. There's no extra
Crazy.
letters. You just real crazy.
Do you just have the fear of being crazy like me?
Yes, I do.
That's not nice.
I'm the same one. I'm normal. I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
I have a fear that it's gonna rub off.
Uh-huh.
So
I have here's another fear.
Mm-hmm.
We fear our children going off to college.
You gotta fear. No.
The fear, you don't fear your child going off to college?
I don't think it's the fear of going off. Again, I think I want to say this is that I don't want to misconstrue the differences of being fearful, of being paranoid, or being scared. Again, the fear and that faith that can't coexist. I have faith. I have faith in God. I believe God is going to take care of everything. I believe that I have to stay in prayer. And be anointed and all of those things. So I have to keep those things in mind as I move along in reference to being fearful of anything. So when you say when my daughter goes off to college, I am, again, I'm twisting the words around by saying more afraid of something or opposed to being fearful, because I don't want it to seem as though I have no faith. So I'm fearful, or not fearful, I'm afraid that somebody else might harm my child. I'm afraid that did I teach her enough? Now, well, not that one, because we're supposed to just, when you have taught your kids and they get to a certain age, you're supposed to just let them fly with their own wings. So I just hope I gave her enough for the feathers on her wings.
Well, when they 50 and they still ain't got their wings to fly, what the hell is that?
You need to take them. You need to take their wings back.
Because some of these kids, they like 50 years old and
they
still ain't flying
mama.
on their own.
You know somebody who's still with their grandmama. Can't leave.
Yes, and like, what is the fear of leaving on your own? That's another thing. A lot of people have fear of living alone.
Now, I could say that. Now, that was my sinful ways.
Huh?
Yeah, because after I was afraid to leave my mama.
Is fear a sin? And you going to say that was your sinful ways?
Yes, that was a sin. I had to repent.
Because you didn't want to leave?
I did not. I was afraid. I truly was scared to leave my mother's house.
Why? The fear of just
I was scared of being by myself or being alone. I mean, although I left being married out of my mother's home, but hell, his ass was crazy. So I had to be mindful. But my mama cooked
Maybe
and
that was
cleaned
your
and washed
fear
it.
of going with the crazy man.
That could be a good fear too.
Yeah. That's see.
I got a fear. I guess this is a fear when your children are growing up, just like when the terrorist was here in our town. Knowing that somebody else is picking up my children from school and bringing them off home, I was a little shook up a little bit with that, not knowing what information she already knew. Was she already scared of her surroundings, and me not being home to greet her with what I could do to console if there was a fear. But she sold her mama. She was like, yeah, I know. They told me such and such, and yeah, he was on Elizabeth Avenue. I was like, oh, all right. Oh, yeah, I heard he was at your job, too, because he was crazy. Oh, because I work in the mental health, so she figured that's where they brought him. But no, they brought him because he was shot, so he was not in my building. But she was, she had it down. So that's why I say you got to be careful about when you're saying fear. Right. Because when you raised your children to have that strength such as that, it brought my fear level back. Like, God, I'm sorry. I know you gave me the right words, the right wisdom, the way to teach her and guide her the best of my ability, and she just improved by telling me that she was okay.
Well, I was all shook up because knowing that
Do we have ice tea?
my knowing that my son is going into the law enforcement, I'm very fearful of what's going on. And it's like,
yeah, that's a good one.
And this is what he want to do. His mind is made up. He's focused and everything, and worked hard to get to where he's going. But it's so much going on. My fear is that I'm gonna be on the parkway in the turnpike with this one here following him, and when he pull a car over, we gonna be back there in case they try to do something to him.
We would be like that. Now we would be.
We gonna be. Yeah, you better not. You better. Ooh, we gonna be like that. They gonna try to hurt them, and we gonna hurt them.
CSI.
So I'm gonna be a crazy person. I'm gonna be on a like I'm a cop on a show.
We're gonna have fake police.
I'm gonna file, and he probably gonna shoot us.
Like, wait a minute, excuse me, officer. I was coming to shoot you, but I changed my mind now. I want them to
shoot us. But you know what? It's real life A lot is going on, and we do a lot of laughing and joking because you need it in the world that we live in today.
Right.
But there are so many people that are fearful of so many things that they are literally
hurting themselves,
captive in their own body, their own minds, their own homes.
That
some people don't have TV in their house because they're fearful of, they don't want to see nothing news. I watch the news all the time. They be like at my job, stop watching the news. I want to know what the hell is going on. Now, had I not watched the news, I wouldn't have known that the terrorist was 7 minutes away from my house on the way running around here like he crazy. A rookie at that.
Sometimes I really don't think
sleeping in the hallway.
Be watching the news because she is crazy.
No, I watch the news.
She should be the news.
So therefore, don't take. You have to take some things seriously and think about what are your fears. Not what we say. A lot of this we're just off the surface, but every one of us have a fear. If you're human, you got a heartbeat, you got blood running warm through your veins. You better thank him. Thank you, Jesus, that the blood, he woke you up this morning. We made the cut. So we all have some type of fear. It's facing your fears or talking about it.
Well, again, because that's where I was going to go in rounding this up for myself.
Right.
Accountability. We've been talking about this since our very first show. Accountability is very important. Accountability partner, but being accountable for your fears and addressing them.
Right.
I don't know what you're saying. So being fearful of something it'll be fine.
Right.
Be fearful.
Yes.
But address it. Acknowledge it. That's just like being an alcoholic.
Yes.
Use that one as an example.
Yes.
Because the cameraman drinking.
Alcoholic.
So like an alcoholic, right? If once you realize you are the alcoholic, then you say, okay, how can I fix this? How can I change this? And what do I need to do? So again, my accountability partner, you have to have accountability partner. But with that being said, moving forward with all of those things, you have to address it. You have to acknowledge it. When that elephant, the pink elephant for the drunk man,
yes.
If that elephant is in the room, you got to acknowledge it. You got to address it. And then work, even if it's baby steps. Itty bitty baby steps.
Because you be scared.
You be scared, but
You
take
be
the little
scared.
steps. Take the little steps. Sometimes I drag my kids in it to make me accountable. So sometimes I'll say to this one, I said, if you ever, because I'm taking pain medication, I got a pinched nerve, and I'm taking narcotics. And sometimes I be on the woo woo woo.
That's gonna be another show. Addictions.
Woo woo woo.
Addictions. We talking about.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Woo woo woo. So, if I tell my kids, if I ever get to the woo woo and I don't come after the woo woo woo, smack me, take me to the rehab.
How they gonna take you to the rehab when they can't drive?
They can roll me, and then they know how to call you.
Yes.
They know, every adult, kid, and child know what your number is. You better call somebody and get me out the woo-woo to do something. But of course, you have to set those plans in place. There's things that you can do to work through some of these things.
Some of these fears.
I do have a real fear of losing weight and getting fatter. I really do. I mean, I don't want to get no bigger than I'm scared. I want to be littler, but I'm scared that I'm going to have all that extra meat. And then they can't, and my belly going to be to my knees. I'm scared. But I know I have to address it. So I do work out. I've been trying to. I try to work out. I did Saturday and Sunday.
What you did?
I walked, I exercised. I did work out.
Anyway, we're going to work on that again this week.
Last show I was exercising and you told me I was doing too much movement.
People, we thank you again for watching. Fear is serious. Face your fears. If you know somebody that's fearful of something, help them out. Next month, Breast Cancer Month. We're going to be wearing pink all month. We're going to be doing examination. We're going to have people talking.
Wait. Hold up for the breast examination. Because I just had a breast examination by my GYN. And he was like, do you do your own personal breast examination? And so I said, I do the best I can because it's a lot of breast disease. So he said, no, you make sure you do it. You got to put your arm up.
In the air.
Put your arm
behind your back and lay down and
lay
massage.
down and pull it up. Move. You feel any lumps or anything.
And then squeeze that nipple and see if any pus come out.
He had not mentioned
But
that.
you have to.
But he did say.
But you have to.
You got to feel in the arm.
Yes, yeah, under the armpits. Because it be, you know, the little lumps up in here. You got to feel up in here and up in there.
He didn't press that hard.
You have to.
But
he wasn't going to press that hard.
But I'm telling you, it is really, really important. You can lay down and do it. You can stand in the shower and do it. Sometimes you could be just laying there watching TV or something.
And touch yourself.
Rub your belly. Rub your belly. You can feel your belly.
Rub your belly.
That's because when your uterus is and stuff is not right. You can rub that too. Get all up in there and start rubbing. If you can feel when you're trying to feel, you can feel if you feel lumps. If you don't feel nothing,
so anyway,
you never know, people. Feel it.
Anyway, next month is breast cancer month. And being I don't really like to say survivor because I'm still fighting for myself and everybody else out there who's going through, who lost a family member.
October 9th.
My fight has not ended. October 9th, I'm doing my second annual Shades of Pink Day Party.
We got tickets. We got tickets.
We got tickets.
Hit us up on this
Facebook, Instagram. We got tickets. Please come out and support Dance for a Cause. Last year we had
or donations.
Awesome
we
time.
take donations too.
And if you can't make the party, I'm getting a lot of people who saying we can't make it. You can donate online too. It's very easy. Please support the cause because it may not be you today, but it could be your mother, your aunt, niece, nephew, your wife. You got help support. Say somebody titties.
Reach out and touch.
Thank you for watching. We will see y'all next week.
Make this world a better place
if you can. Bye. She wanted to reach out and touch.